G'day, Steve here, Woodworking Masterclass. Welcome to my kitchen. It's finally time to put the sausage stuffing station together, and if you think that's easy to say, you should try it a few times. This is part 3, and what I want to do, I've finished all the components, I'm going to put it all together, then we're going to give it a try out, and we're going to put the Viva meat grinder on and sausage stuffer, grind some meat and stuff some sausages. So here we go, let's go. And I've got my boots off because I'm not allowed to wear them in the house. Okay, let's get it started. Hopefully I've got all the parts marked the right way. I did make a mistake. I drilled an extra 2 holes here, which I don't need. So I'll cover those up at some later stage. But in the meantime, we can get going with this. And I'm putting dome nuts on the end because I just think they look smarter. Get a spanner. There we go. That's one. I mean, this one's got to fit. Which way? That way. There we go. And you I'd work it out eventually. I tell you what, I'm excited. I was just talking to Susie about it, and I said I'm excited about getting it all set up and making some sausages. And she said she's more excited about eating the sausages. There we go. It's great when you can do something like this and get some good use out of it. I'm sure I've got the right socket somewhere, but just not with me today. Okay, that will do. That one. And that one, I don't know where it sits, but we'll find out shortly, I'm sure. Yeah, the reason that's not the reason I made the mistake. The reason I'm only using 1 bolt instead of 2, because I've drilled 2 holes, is, I will show you in a second, apart from the fact I made a mistake, this is the importance, and look, I don't do it as much as I advise other people to do it, which is generally the case. Draw things up before you hook in. If this was a commission, I most likely would have, but then it was just for me in the kitchen and it was a bit of fun. But I drilled 2 holes there, but when you look around the other side, see that came through, and I won't be able to put the rail on, so I've had to get rid of that. But I think those dome bolts look pretty special. And if I get around to it, I'll put a plug in there. But at the moment, I just want to get it up and running because I want to make some sausages. Oh, there we go. Put this one in. These go here. I'm hoping I've got the right one on the right side. We'll soon find out. Excuse my back. The way they went in, I reckon I got the right ones. I love these screwdriver guns. Now the top ones, what I'm going to do is hold them in with the coach bolt through here. That's the outside, so you won't see that. And then at a later stage, I'm going to angle a couple of screws in. But for the purpose of this, we'll just do it with the coach bolt. Actually, while I was doing that, I was thinking I might even just put a Z clip or a table clip under here, but we'll put these bolts in and get them pretty level, pretty even all the way around. So what I'm going to do is just put the coach bolts in there. And give them a bit of a tap. And take that off. And with this beautiful drill, the video will be out soon. It's not out yet, but I'm going to drill down to a predetermined depth. But for this, I'm not too worried about it. And that gives me a nice straight hole. So I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with. Move that. So we're over the top. Obviously the magnet on this magnetic drill doesn't work very well on wood, but as you saw, it really isn't a hindrance. Now we'll put those two bolts in. Should line up nicely. When you're doing this too and you're countersinking a hole like I've got there, be mindful of how you want to put it in. So I'm using a socket, and I had to make sure that the countersink for the bolt head would be big enough to allow me to get a socket in there as it is. And then that's just below the surface, so you won't see that. I am thinking down the track of making a shelf to put in here as well, so we can put the stuff on. I'll show you a couple other things I'm going to do, or have done. So that's that, but now I've got to put some wheels on it, wherever they are, so we can move it around. So these have got brakes, or two of them have brakes and two of them don't. I'll see how I go. If I get away with just the two brakes, that's what we'll use. But I'm also going to have the brakes on the side, not on the ends, I think. All right, there we go. Let's see how it's looking and see if I haven't drilled through the other side. Oh, my goodness, it's heavy. Oh. And you're going to say, oh, he drilled through the other side. Well, I didn't, because I'll show you for why. This is the sausage stuffer, and it works quite well just being straight on the table. But because I've built this sausage stuffing station, purpose built, so what I've done, I've got two hanger bolts. And I've put them in there, and I've got some knurled handles, which will then allow the sausage stuffer to stay in place. If you don't know what hanger bolts are, they're brilliant. They've got a rough timber screw thread on one side. They've got flats on there you could use as a nut, and then they've got a screw thread on there. In this case, it's 8mm. So what I will do is put them in. And again, I drill these holes using the magnetic drill. And they're nice and straight. Something like this is what you need a drill press for, but in all honesty, you can't put something this big into a drill press. It's a bit inconvenient. So that drill works an absolute treat. And the sausage stuffer should fit straight onto there, which is a bonus, it does. And then all I do, spin those into place. And there it is, it's not going anywhere. And to clean it, all you do, let me get the handle. So to clean it, that comes out. Whoops. That lifts off. And the press comes out as well. So the stand can stay bolted to the table. That's not a drama. Okay, that's the sausage stuffing part. The grinding part, that fits on the end here. It just goes on there like that. And I tighten that up. The handle goes on like that. And there you go. So, now we've got it built and put together, let's make some sausages. I'm not going to change, but I will go and wash my hands. I think that's a good thing to do. What we've been told and what we've discovered, we've had a couple of goes at making sausages, and some, we've eaten them all, but some were better than others. But what we've been told and what we've discovered is you've got to get your meat out of the fridge, so it has to be cold, especially when you're grinding it and when you're packing the sausages. So this I've just got out of the fridge. It was cryovac packed. Get rid of all the extra juice I don't want. This is chuck steak. Quite a nice looking piece. Nice lot of fat in it. And I'm just going to cut this up into the size that'll fit nicely into the grinder. And there we go. We'll stick it on the sausage stuffing station. Got a glass bowl there to catch it. And in we go. This is so easy to use. It is an absolute joy. And I've just discovered something. These wheels, I've got the brakes on, but we've got highly polished tiles, and it's moving on the tiles. So might have to buy a little rubber mat or something or other to sit it on, I think. Isn't that lovely looking mince coming out there? So that's that size of the process. I'm not going to show you how we mix it all together, but I will show you how the sausage stuffer works now, because we've got a mix that we made the other day. And it too is in the fridge. Got me sausage stuffing partner with me. Now, here's a fun little thing. I made this out of an old microwave. Picked it up from the dumb shop for $5. Threw the microwave away, kept the race, and then just turned a little table underneath it. And you'll see it works good. When the sausage comes out, we can make the sausage round. So, sausage skins, here we go. How easy is that? And that's one round sausage, which I'll twist and make into smaller sausages very shortly. Until we meet again, this is Steve signing off, not pulling the shed door down, but metaphorically, and saying remember to keep it sharp, but more importantly, keep it safe, look after yourself, be kind to each other, and I look forward to having your company in one of the workshops very, very soon. Till then, happy stuffing. Catch you later. Bye for now.